change, in my view, raises an amazing number of questions, despite the fact that really good people could disagree about what ethics requires. On some of these issues, we believe there's cross-cultural agreement that current behavior is unacceptable morally. And even if you don't agree what perfect justice requires, spotting the ethical issues will help you eliminate from contention positions that people are taking that no ethical system would condone. I wish this were not true. I'm a former negotiator. The United States, in my view, has been taking several positions on many of the ethical issues that no ethical system would condone. The problem is that all of these issues are hidden in scientific and economic claims about climate change. So one of the reasons why people haven't picked up on the obvious ethical questions is because the debate is carried on in scientific and economic terms. To support the claim that some cultures agree about what is right or wrong, you can go to international law. International law, where it exists, countries have already agreed in international law what reasonable behavior is of nation states. And in the case of climate change, there's a surprisingly large number of ethical principles that the United States has already agreed to, represents responsible government action. There's a treaty most people don't know about it. George Bush's father negotiated and signed the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, and in that treaty, the United States agreed that all nations should immediately, without regard to scientific uncertainty, which was expressly in the commitment, reduce our emissions to prevent dangerous anthropogenic interference with the climate system. That treaty was negotiated in 1992. It was fully ratified by the United States Senate in 1993, but yet the debate in the US is not acknowledging that we've already agreed about some things, what ethics and morality would require in terms of nation states' behavior in terms of climate change. In fact, there was a whole lot of principles in international law that are extraordinarily relevant to what both the responsibility of nation states in particular and individuals are for climate change. But yet, we're not debating this as an ethical and moral problem. And I will get to in a second about how we're debating this.